Good morning. Welcome to Satisfactory Friday. Back into 1.1. Do we have everything where it belongs? I think so. Had to go through my OBS settings once again. They've been changing on me for some reason. I've had to get them back to where they belonged, but I think we're good to go to start out with this morning. I say we have work to do. Let's jump in. Oh, I see something I forgot from last time. Got to turn on the camera. And guess what? I got to do this again. I need to get me a glass of water. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back again. Try to remember, turn on the camera this time. Now let's get, I had a little bit of a tangle going on here. This nonsense straightened out. That is not straightened out. Here we go. Sort of. I think I'm set. Need to move this. There. Finally. So we're working on, need to get our power. Power established. Now let me see. Did I want a couple more of these? Possible. I think that will work. Okay. Let's start with that for now. And I managed to put that in the wrong place. Okay, that should be more than enough power. Set that up, and now I need you. Need to move you right over to here. Do I have enough? Do I have anything? No, I have no reinforced iron plates at the moment. I'll give the first 4 burners a boost. And we need... How do I want to do this? I was wondering if I wanted to set these last 2 constructors right here. I think so. Well, I need a merger. Do I want it right there? Kind of getting an idea here. Wasn't what I originally had in mind. This might work better than I thought. Maybe. About panicked. I thought that meant that I couldn't, that I'd got that off or out of alignment. There. Now, I don't want to do the same thing precisely here, or do I? Maybe I do. May not be, because I was thinking of setting it like over here to come in that way, and maybe not. Okay, I dumped the wood into the constructor already. Well, hello. I meant to go up the ladder. Okay. That was not the connection that was supposed to make. Don't see a reason not to turn any of that on. Am I keeping you? I don't, not at the moment. Right now, I think we're going to link our apparently not from that direction. Fine. Well, nothing's stopping us. From doing that. That should get everybody else back. Ooh. There. Is that right? I believe so. I thought I had this turned on. Don't remember turning it off. They should be all linked together, are they not? Should not be separate grids. Well, I thought it should be. Am I really burning through fuel that quickly? Started at 210, dropped to 180 already. No, that's right. 6 times 30. Where did I get 210? How did I have 210? Oh no. I think the calculator was off. So that gets us up and running at the moment. Let's see, I have some more biomass stuff in. I better grab stop it. Trying to grab biofuel. There we go. Need it for the chainsaw. We are going to need more. Hold on, I forgot about the area of effect. Sweet. Giving me less than I would have thought from B3 big trees. Forgot to connect that entirely. Alright, so now we need to get the hub reestablished. Oh, you guys need to go. Okay. Would be you. Let's put the workshop and then there. And we need a ma'am. Do I have? Nope. I need reinforced iron plates. What am I doing? I'm reasonably certain I'm going to need all these. We'll go ahead and get these all crafted up. Any as I can make. That'll work. And we have some belts we need to update. Don't need to worry about that. This, however, Or not. I really thought I'd put out more biofuel, or faster biofuel. That's fine. And this can be upgraded. We needed to do these. Get that up or closer to, or improve the efficiency there. How about here? We got this, didn't we? And then, all right, how am I need concrete. Look at that. That'll go a little ways. I keep forgetting. I have run toggled. Stay on or stay off. All right, this needs to go. That needs to go. Okay, now how do I want to set this up? And I forget, we are at 120. Need this power pole here. Any reason not to set all the smelters up here? And if I remember, we should be using the same amount of smelters. 30. So I need 4 right now. Take care of the full output. Of our extractor. Actually, let's see if we can do this a little bit better than we did. Okay, 1-to-1. 30. Then that'll feed 2. So 6. Or no. We'll have 8 constructors or wire. We'll have, we need a lot more iron plates. I forget, what is our next milestone? Do jump pads or the sink or parts? Probably ought to do parts.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
All right, hang on. So I'm going to need, if we do, we're going to need 8 destructors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Now let's get rearranged. No. Add another one. I want to maintain a path here. So, in other words, our first structure. I'm going to need more room than this. I think we need to get our first assembler for reinforced iron plate up and running. And what do I need for rotors? Could have just hit take all. This is going to be a little awkward. but it is extremely temporary. That's a little bit wild. Just a little wild. But it's going to do for the moment. Now we'll have at least some supply of reinforced plates on the way. And we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more tractors here. And this is pretty much what I thought. I figured I'd need reinforced iron plates before. Well, hello. Really? No iron plates. Wait a minute. Did I hook? Oh, I did the wrong container. Did iron rods. Try that. Rather than wait, go ahead and make a few. I need to set up cable production too. Okay. All of these are going to be wire. Actually, that's not true, is it? Sooner or later, I do have the copper sheets. I better backtrack on that. All right, so we'll take 15 ingots, 30 wire. Then these, will I do those? I'll do 2 for straight wire. Could have copied, pasted. And these 2 will be dedicated to cable. Try that again. That was weird. And these will also merge, but they go straight to container this time. I didn't have that. That was centered. This is not. Actually, no, that one wasn't either. As in, I mean here. That could be too close though. Could be just fine. That'll be wire, copper wire. These going to be dumping into we merge again. So we merge again. Into a container for cable. Excuse me, sir. Really? That'll leave, now I got 3 open more or less. My usage changes. Really? What's going? Oh, and what the heck is going on now? Iron plates. I need iron plates. And I think, let's see here, the last 2 refineries will feed these last 3 copper sheets. Okay. Believe we have it. Believe we have it. Very good. Now I'm starting to think this may get turned around sideways, because I actually need, ideally, will that work? Definitely adjust that. Oh yeah, that wasn't going to work. Really? Still? That's where these curves change more. Oh, I see. They did add curve. Now you got straight and curve. That'll work. Okay, 'cause that's what I wanted to happen. Now we could back this up. But we don't have that glitch. That's not really a problem. Kind of like so. There. Then I don't know if I really need that or not. And what the heck happened here? I thought this was a straight. It is now. Why even have this? That turned out a lot uglier than I wanted to be. That turned out a lot uglier than I planned on. It will work though. Okay, power. Need a lot of power. I have a feeling we're going to be hooking up the rest of that power. Really? I don't have any. Managed to escape picking up a bunch of ingots that I didn't want. Okay. How are we looking on usage? Yeah, we're creeping up there. Let me hook up 2 more of these burners just to play it safe. And go run for fuel again. Someone's hostile. Did they expand the radius of our wood cutting capability or operation? Oh shoot! Forgot. I was a long ways down. I'm not equipped to handle long ways down. That gets that in place. Finish setting up the power here. Are these, what's going, oh. I was going to say they shouldn't be processing. It's hard to process when you don't know what it is you're processing. Oh, see what I did? Did I? I skipped. Thought that was wrong. That should have been coming out even, and it wasn't. All right. Double check. Okay. Try that again. I did it again. Oh, that's right. I have an odd number. I thought I had my even number of constructors. I don't. I didn't do the 8. I ended up with 7. Now, with all of those, we would have been okay. Not worrying about it yet, but it's a good thing we did, though. We will definitely be hitting that sooner or later. didn't have these two lined up. Completely unacceptable. And it's time to get some more. We should have a few reinforced iron plates built up. Need to get some of these belts to Mark IIs. Like that one. Well, that one didn't matter, did it? I'm not getting enough screws manufactured. That was a bit of waste. Oh, I needed iron rods. I forgot I needed concrete also. Okay, a little better. Now, I think we need to, which we had best. Need to work on correcting this, actually. This is not going to work. Now that we have the need for all these other items and the assemblers being set up, on this is gonna have to get turned around. That's not going to work. What is this all about? I did not set this up correctly. I was supposed to have 3 of these constructors for screws. Yep, I messed this up entirely. Okay, is this being fed? It is. Actually, let me back up. I think I'm right though. We're really gonna have to consider seriously rearranging this. Or do we need to keep in mind we're gonna have these feeding out? Heck, if anything, I need to be concentrating on foundations. So these were supposed to have been merged. Really? Too close together, huh? Guess so. I did that wrong. That's why I was having heat. So I'm so determined to come straight out, and I don't need to. Now I got to be careful because I'm looking at. Let's try that again, shall we? Screws. Screws. More screws. Merged. Into a container. Power. Okay, much better. Then from here, gonna need plates. Come around. Screws to come around. Get a feeling this is going to get all spun around yet. Well, I know it will. Why? I thought I had that properly positioned. Apparently not. Okay. I didn't expect that to allow this to be built. With me standing there. All right. Really not going to work because that is cutting that off. Really need to be. Well, it's either that or I just need to keep. Reinforced iron plates running. While I finish out, I need more foundations. We'll use that as an excuse. Well, yes, that is true though. Sooner or later, in order to implement all of these iron deposits, we are going to have to be built out over here, and now they need a lot of foundations yet build out here. So if we start planning and building, I don't see why we can't. We have 3 iron deposits, all the same level. Wait, is that right? No, 4. We're gonna need 16 refineries to start off with. And with this being here, then I say we'll use these first 2 rows as a cushion and start setting up smelters, say right about here. And these will be iron smelters. What am I up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that right? 12? $14. 16. Very good. And now I'm actually thinking, are we going to go manifold or balance? Or a combination? What's with the flickering? That's not good. I don't care for that. Shouldn't be happening. Now, if I was to put that gonna work better than I thought. I think something is a little bit off on the collections. The straight should have worked here. That's more like it, without a decent amount of reinforced iron plate. Okay, back to this. That gonna work for me? Did I provide myself enough cushion? So we still need to run the belts down this way. And right now we're looking at 4 belts worth. Well, not at the belt speeds not at the belt speeds I have. That's the problem, isn't it? This would work. Well, we kind of have to do manifold, don't we? Okay, let's change this up. Is it because I'm messing around with 2 different zones? That could be. I think it's going to be weird. All right, so that's basically what I'm going to be dealing with. That needs to actually shuffle down. I got that wrong. Didn't realize that was already connected. All right, try that again. Then we'll repeat that pattern. There we go. And just like so. Then one last time here. Just no real reason to be stubborn about this. Just feel like it. Till we get higher level belts, it's kind of feels like the way to go. So, how's that right? Well, that's that's 4 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 feeds. So like this could feed that. Those could feed whichever in the middle. That could feed maybe the very first ones in line, however we feel like arranging that. And then coming out, okay, all set to iron ingots. But I'm not sure yet how we are going to I was about to try to figure out how arrangement of constructors or mix for plates, iron, and iron rods, and I actually don't know. But what I need to do is send all of this up the line or back the way we started. Gonna do a U-turn. Okay. Now hold on, this is one to one, isn't it? Do I care about merging four together like I was. Kind of. The default and straight should mostly fit together. I would think. Or work in the same spots. They changed how the straight figured out. Seems to me anyway. Thought I saw these being blocked. By the time I get this all set up, I'll be ready for like Mark 3 or 4. What difference does it make? Whether I go straight to here or into there. Something's off about how I'm thinking this up. why. Having a problem here. That's definitely a bug. That makes more sense, actually. I'm thinking, anyway. Now, yeah, and with 4 of these, each of these is putting out 120 ingots. Oops. Probably ought to make a few more of the correct parts. Like a portable miner. How are we doing up here? I presume we're not. Yeah, that's about what I figured. We ought to be about 60%. Is that right? No. Wrong belt. Oh, and I forgot to set this up with a storage container. I have this backwards, don't I? That's 2 into 1, not 2 into 2. I forgot what I was doing. Let's fix this. Getting all my maps backwards. Okay. That's more like it. Makes more sense. Okay, back to this. And we got this kind of straightened out, right? Until we get the ports and stuff, getting it to be about, well, not quite ready to start dumping stuff into an awesome sink. And we need to see about progress. We also need to see about rotors. We're gonna need to have that configuration going pretty soon at this rate. Really soon. I already need screws. I don't know why I didn't have that set at Mark II. Oh, clearly needed it. iron rods. Gonna have to come out of here. And we have a bit of a problem with coming out of here. Gonna be glitching. All right, iron rods. Give it a little jump start. Okay, yeah, I got iron rods coming. Excellent with the concretes. Okay, so far so good. So that's gotta get rotors going. We kind of have to have those. All right, so this is all ingots coming out of here. Now, sooner or later, I'm going to need a lot more screws. I don't know how many yet. Grab concrete. Do I have a? I have a stack of wire. Need to grab a stack of rods and a stack of plates. Just keeping up with plate production and usage.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as AWESOME. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
forgot what I was up to. But besides getting the tiers or these 2 milestones finished to finish off this tier, all right, we need to be looking at the other assemblers. We're going to have the modular frames. We have 2 more frames. And smart plating. Need to be building up for the space elevator. What exactly do we need for the space elevator? We could probably build it at any time. So I think I better plan on having at least 2 assemblers for reinforced iron plate. Means I need to be putting out 60 iron plates, or be ready to put out 60 iron plate. What are we doing at the moment? 20, 40. Plus a little extra. All right. What do I have? Not far away from needing to go ahead and implement. Ooh, I better check my power. Still in decent shape. I've yet to break 200 megawatts of usage. What is that? Oh, milestone. See if we can finish tier 2. And prime need rotors. did I need? Cable? That's taken care of. 50 rotors. It'll take a little bit to do that. So either I make some or I keep building. Frankly, say we keep building. At least for a little bit. We can always handcraft the last batch if we need to. It would be nice to get some stuff down. Oh, so so it's kind of one-to-one. Well, I could do 4 iron plate constructors, which I know I need already. Or do I just go ahead and set that up right off of this? Use this as a line, and I don't see why not. Start with that there. That could be a good idea. You can always go the other way. Oops. don't think I was supposed to get rid of this one. Okay, iron plates. That'd be 80 iron plates. Be a good start. I thought I was supposed to set up this miner. Never did. I never made the portable miner. We'll have the 50 rotors by the time I get this worked out, won't I? Well, I'm going to have 3 going into 2 assemblers for reinforced iron plates. All right, let's... I should have grabbed iron plate. Yep, should have grabbed iron plates. We're going to need to get burning through iron plates. We're going to need to fire this up pretty quick. I need iron plates so I can get that miner in place. Get that batch of machinery running. Iron plates. Yep, I'm burning through them. We'll see if we can get that line of production up and running. That'll be coming from this particular batch of ore. Wasn't sure that was going to work. Had that hooked into the wrong one. There. That'll happen. Or that'll have ore feeding straight to there. All right, that'll work. Power. Ugly bit of clipping. About time to start setting up power for all of this, isn't it? Okay. Power run down to there. Just need to place hook in. There. I got the constructor set up. Need the assembler set up, but we need Yep, we are up there now. We haven't gone harvesting for foliage for a little bit. We need to get onto that. But let's get this container set in front of that manufacturer. Before I set that up, we're going to have our 50 rotors by the time I'm done. Kind of like I thought. Are we? We already have them. May as well snag it and be done. Whilst we go get more fueled. Did we ever set up the MAM yet?
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Need to clear some more trees. No! I thought I still had a couple of pieces of biofuel left. Oh boy. You know, I thought somewhere in this vicinity we spotted a yellow slug. I got the blue one right there.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Yeah, wasn't it? I thought it was tucked under one of these arches. Up here somewhere. I see the streaks right there. Can we get it before we're zapped by anything? Aha! Oops. I didn't even hear him come up behind us. I hear him snorting and grunting back there. Didn't hear him charging. Really? Oh no! Thought I had a ledge that I could drop down on. Ooh, what's this? That goofball's still after me. Can I get this one? At great risk to life and limb, yeah. Went through all that work. Might help if I dropped it off to be processed. Try that again. I thought I had that oriented correctly. Did that last time. I didn't need to. Getting that only puts out 60 units of biofuel. Oh well. Okay, so we have that going. Finish that tier, that milestone. And I need to build the elevator. Not sure where I'm going to build the elevator, but before I do that, I believe I want to go ahead and see if I can at least finish setting up production for 2 assemblers worth of reinforced iron plate. See, straight should have worked. Should have worked there. Well, something's off. It used to. Not anymore for some reason. All right, and for I forget screws. That's right. And that'll be 200 screws just for this. No, 120. $60 iron plate, 120 screws. I mean, 3. Three screw constructors dedicated to that machine, to those machines. pointed the wrong direction. And I forgot what I was doing. Got a little ahead of myself. That to there. Now I can set up my constructors off of here. Too close. Did have that too far over. Oh, I did that wrong. Again. Doing it all wrong. Had that too far forward. There. There we go. Rods. Screws. Okay. Those. Merge, come around. Cables. Finally ran out of cables. What do I need for... Forgot what I needed to... Got... Wait a minute. What am I talking about? I have a space elevator pinned. It might help if I looked in the right place. Do not need cables for the space elevator. Okay. Concrete, sure. Cables. Forgot what I was, or where I was working here. Really, I could have just gotten rid of that. Why not? We're not approaching this in any kind of a sane manner anyway. Did I set both of these iron plates? Reinforced iron plates? Yes. starting to wonder, why aren't we working back here? I'd help if I put up the rest of the power. Do I really? This is not a particularly good idea, I don't think. That ain't trying to set up power that way. So I have to run down this way. Back out to here. Get hooked in anyway. At least in a manner that's slightly clean. Let's see. What's going on? Do I have... I do not have ore going here yet. Okay. Time to fix that then. That means it's time for you to go. Now, who do I want you to feed? That's gonna be you, isn't it? So you get spun around this way. I forgot. You're not going to be quite lined up, are you? There we go. Get you properly oriented. Really? Fine. Do it that way. Very good. Or at least eventually. I guess we would be packed up, wouldn't we? Just because of that. That should clear up as soon as this all gets caught up. Are we starting? I think we're... Uh-oh. That's not going to work. Um, well, that's right. I still have a plan to go this way for some reason. I still, well, rods. Need to have rods dedicated. These two are dedicated for screws, full-time screws. We'll need another one for rods for rotors. May as well put that in place. And we're getting close to being ready for the next batch of smelters to be employed. Let's see. That'll get us ten reinforced iron plates whenever. This is all our two going in, right? Nope. Well, it wasn't supposed to. Although it would work better with Mark II, wouldn't it? Not really. That's iron plates. We're gonna need rotors. Not sure. Hold on. Let's see. Or try this again. So right now, supposedly, I could get by with one rotor assembler. Maybe. Maybe. Don't see. I'm gonna do a little. Pushing up here, sort of. And I want to go into a container. A container. 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 And then and I forgot. Yes, that's right. So built all that off center. I thought I had these on center. I did not. Oops. I thought I had these on center. Centered on the foundation. Nice job. So look that way. Then I want to split this way, and then we're going to have more assemblers this way. Is that right? I have 3 recipes. Use the reinforced iron plates. Modular frames. No, it's 2. Modular frames. Smart plating. Rotors use rods and screws. Where did I get the idea that I needed 3 to handle reinforced iron plates? Who knew? All of this screw, I need more screw production. Okay. But first, this exactly. Actually, let's get rid of that then. Only need 2. Wasn't this going to use rods and screws? You're going to get shuffled down somewhere else. Matter of fact, I should have left that where it was. I'll get rid of that one. This back. This will get fed. Reinforced iron plates. Then we'll have modular frames. We already have modular frames, genius. Smart plates. Okay, so we need to set up rotors now. The rotor, hold on. I need 1 assembler for rotors. Already forgot how many screws the rotors take. 100, didn't it? There's my rods. Who planned this out anyway? You do have all 4 of these coming in, right? Right. That's 120 ingots. I have 1, 2, 3 rods. I can do like 8 sets of rods coming out of here. This needs to be split. Still didn't give myself enough room. That's what I get. Although really, I'm not setting this up quite right. I didn't actually think I was going to use this many smelters by now, or this quickly. And boy, should I have known better. And I need more rods. I need 2 more. Yes. Really? Knew better? That's what I need to do. Rods. Rods. Little twitchy there. There we go. Then, okay, those rods are gonna have to come out. Actually, they need to come out to a container and then out. And I know I still get it wrong. How much room I need, which is oodles and oodles. Okay, fine. Really? Now I forget. We need... No, this is rotors. This is getting screws and plates. I wanted to make sure I didn't need rods somewhere else. How many rods? 20. How many am I putting out? I forget. 15. Well, of course it would be. Good job. Really? Who came up with these recipes? It wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? In order to get that to come out even, at least for the rods, need to run 3 rotor assemblers and 4 rod constructors. Never mind the screws. Never mind, I need 300 screws, which would be more rods. May as well. I don't know why I'm even bothering to consider it. Just need to. It's more about exactly how do I want to hook that all up. In other words, I don't want to do that there. Need to do. That's 1, 2, 3. I need another. Another. Let me up. Really? Oh, I don't have a belt there. Still prefer the straight or some of this. Probably the majority of the conveyor layouts so far. Let's see. Yeah, that's 4, starting with you. That's coming off of these 4 smelters. Do I want to change this up then? So I only need 2 to support 4 rod manufacturers. Hang on, why do I have this coming off of there? I'm not using all those ingots yet. Ooh. That's right. I lost track of what set of melters I'm using. These. All right, back up there. I have these feeding no, that's right. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can still do 2 more off of that. Okay. I'm still good, in other words. As far as ingots to constructors, or smelters to constructors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now it's that. We got 3. To feed 2 assemblers. Is that right? 4. Feed 2 assemblers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not right. That can't be. 4 to feed 3 assemblers, not 2 assemblers. Okay. Orf. Forgot my. Gets my math. All right, so they'll merge. You got that right? Oops. Didn't mean to hit whatever. We'll use it. Split. Somewhere. And what else did we need? Making rods. Rods and screws. Which means I need a gajillion more rods. Still. But that would feed. All right, where do I set them up? Need more foundations. Always more foundation. Gonna need to scoot you forwards. Hold on. You're waiting on the rotors. I don't want to scoot you too far forwards. Do I have an option? Back up just a smidge. I don't see why we can't do that. Or better yet, how's that? That takes care of the rods. That's lovely and all. Now I need 300 screws. And I'm already out of room. Fair enough. We either go down or we go up. Time to head downwards. You know, let's math again. Out of those 4, I can still support 2 more rod constructors off of that batch of 4 smelters. There's a reason you don't set stuff up like this. It would be me. And I'm not sure why I'm even worried about it. This is all going to change again anyway. Oops, there we go. I need to go down, but I don't have any stairs. Need to build an elevator. And we built... Where am I going to put the elevator? I'm going to cheat again. Put it up here on top of the doggo. Where'd he go? I like the idea of having an elevator like kind of up high, but actually, what do I have for plates? Concretes. Probably not enough. I need more. Grab those. Grab some plates. Want to see if we can wrap around here. Oops. Go. Then plant that elevator right on the other side. Of this. Something like so, because why not? Not like we have anything better to do. I think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 by 5-ish, isn't it? Let's see. Concrete. Iron plates. Iron rods. And copper wire. Should have plenty. One space elevator coming up. I could have picked a better time of day to do this.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
You guys really still? No, I didn't think you were. Still emptying out its screws. We got that done. Did that give us... Do I need to complete phase 1 before? Yep. Okay, never mind. No more milestones till we get smart plates. I used the wrong source. Supposed to use this one to feed into there. And this for the next batch of smelters. Wait a minute. Why? I was going to say, where's my ore? And this will feed here, but not into there. There ain't any reason not to pull you out. Nope. Get a little cleanup done. I've gone way over again. Can't imagine why. There. Plug the holes again. I need to get these in place. I need what? Another miner. Miner. Excuse me, bird. About to lay some plate down. Really? There we go. That one's in place. Wait. I have no idea. Our power looking like good. Probably need to grab more foliage. Yes, desperately. But we'll do that next time. I think we'll wrap this up here. Well, let's go get foliage. I'm gonna get a photo. Need better light. I suppose I could adjust that in the photo menu, but we need foliage anyway. I think one of them still disappears, while the other two drop and then disappear. Not paying attention. Running out of trees. What do you want? Whoops. I didn't. I wasn't supposed to do that. Well, excuse me, Mister. Surprise. I knew they were stubborn. I didn't really think he was going to follow me this far. Really? There we go. Wood there. Leaves here. Keep that power running. And then... lights, not quite right. You're still feeding. Is this, or is this not? That is Mark II belt. Of course, that's more than 120, yeah. Man, we could do some research real quick. I want better light. I have a hard drive. No! I forgot. Good job. I forgot you can only... Wait a minute. No. Even if you even with more than one man, you can't do more than one research. How much for cheating? Now build a little more. How am I on iron plates? Plenty, but I'm out of concrete. We need screws. 300 screws. What I thought. Too much to hope. Need conveyor floor holes. So we go drop down. Where do we start dropping down? Need a way to get down. Don't have stairs yet. Have to be somewhere about here. Foundations. All right, so the first down, let's do 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're going to have to come down from there. But I thought I still need more rows. A lot more concrete. All right. We're having to come down. Well, you know, that employs the new set of smelters, but what about, I still, well, I do have the room to put in 2 more constructors here. It means I'm going to have to tie the output of these out, or bring in the output from below up to these. This is all going to be still rods. Nope. I'm going to take these, drop them down, because screws are going to have to be done, produced down below. Okay. And at least let me know where that is. And we're going to have, off of that one, I need 7 screws. 7.5 screws. Figures. So 8 screws. Constructors. Two rods for every 3. Well, of course we will. Well, look, we managed to blow 10 minutes already. Let's start these here. That'll work. Need a set up 8. Gonna grab carton. How long are we gonna go? We got good light now. I need to get a picture. Need to wrap it up. I need concrete. Hang on. Light still sucks, really. Ain't fine. At least that far up. Have to ponder that one. Got the man facing in the wrong direction. Of course it would be. Copper
Hard drive
roller, bolted
analysis
iron
completed.
plates.
Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
That puts out at 11 and a quarter a minute, but that needs 52 screws.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Fluffy-tailed? Really?
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location. The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Classified phenomena. Is this? They have classified this specific category. They changed the names, and I swear this is new. Still have the unknown metal. Fungus life growth. They changed. Those are new names, I swear. So if that was too high to get a decent picture, try this one again. What we used last time. Good a spot as any. Would be if we could stay up there. something like that. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. This is gonna hurt. I believe it is way past time to wrap this up. We're almost an hour past our usual schedule. Speaking of, next week, starting next week, should be, and next, with Monday's episode of Satisfactory, be switching to late afternoon, early evening. Should be around 4 p.m. Central. Still theoretically a 3-hour stream, 4 to 7:30 ish. Tomorrow morning we still have Fallout 4. Sunday off. Then new schedule, but same new time slot, same schedule. How's that? Alternating Satisfactory and Fallout 4 for however long we feel like it. Are we good? That would have been nice to have those in the picture. Wrong angles. All right, wrap this up, or I'll be going forever. Got the new schedule coming up. That's about it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.